General Hospital, spoilers reveal that Sam's funeral is about to take place, but the PCPD still hasn't identified the person responsible for her death, leaving a huge void in the hearts of her family and friends. The police impasse is escalating tensions, especially as those who loved Sam feel that time to uncover the truth is running out. The pain of loss mixes with anger and anxiety as they realize the culprit remains at large. The funeral isn't just a farewell to Sam. It's becoming a catalyst for new conflicts and obsessions as people begin to doubt one another, and even themselves. Every passing minute serves as a reminder that justice for Sam remains elusive, and her loved ones can only hope this mystery will soon be unraveled before new tragedies arise. Cyrus is currently the primary suspect in Sam's murder, yet the police are struggling due to a lack of concrete evidence to indict him. This lack of evidence not only delays the investigation but also intensifies tension in the Port Charles community, where Sam's friends and family suffer from both loss and a thirst for justice. Now, however, a new theory is emerging, making everything more severe. Sam may have been killed not by an individual, but by a carefully organized criminal alliance. Heather's emergence as a potential player in this conspiracy has shaken everyone. Heather, with a dark and undeniable criminal past, is now suspected alongside Cyrus. If Cyrus and Heather are indeed working together, they form a dangerously calculating alliance. Both have motives and capabilities to craft a murder plot that no one would anticipate. Their cooperation would be a true nightmare for the PCPD, as they face a foe not only dangerous, but meticulously calculated. This alliance may have created the perfect scheme, making Sam a victim without leaving a trace. This possibility leaves Sam's loved ones even more disturbed and desperate, as they realize the killer might not be an individual, but a ruthless pair with dark agendas. The collaboration also suggests that Sam might only be the first victim in their destructive plans, with those around her potentially being the next targets. Could this be the beginning of a series of tragic events? If Cyrus and Heather indeed conspired to kill Sam, this case is no ordinary murder. It has become a power play, with the culprits pulling strings from behind the scenes, manipulating and pushing everyone into a spiral of fear and insecurity. These dangers threaten not only Sam's loved ones, but serve as a warning to all Port Charles residents. The shadow of this criminal alliance could envelop anyone, at any time. Those believed to be Sam's killers, including Cyrus and Heather, are expected to appear at her funeral, intensifying the atmosphere with an unprecedented level of tension and dread. Their presence creates not only a chilling sensation, but also a threat to the safety of all attendees. Sam's funeral, a time meant for shared grief and remembrance, is now overshadowed by the potential for danger. If Cyrus and Heather truly show up, it implies they have no fear of exposure, and are ready to plunge everything into a new spiral of peril. The fear grows further with the possibility that Cyrus and Heather are plotting additional murders right at the funeral, turning the event into an unforeseen tragedy. Sam's family, friends, and even bystanders may become the next targets. This is no longer an ordinary memorial service. It has become a deadly game, where ruthless plans could unfold amidst an atmosphere of sorrow and helplessness. Should Cyrus and Heather act, they would push the situation to a new level of insanity, transforming the funeral into a chilling display of power, underscoring their dominance and merciless resolve. This madness isn't just a display of vengeance or power, but a way for them to assert that no one can stop them, regardless of the situation. Any new deaths would not only shock, but spread fear across Port Charles, making anyone feel they could be the next target. Attendees at the funeral face an imminent threat, as no one knows who might fall victim to this brutal game. Cyrus and Heather's plans have crossed all conventional boundaries, plunging everyone into a vortex of fear, madness, and unprecedented violence. Is there anyone brave enough to confront this dangerous duo, or will Port Charles continue to sink into darkness and chaos under the sway of these ruthless criminals? Alexis has now become the next target, escalating fears of a new tragedy for the Davis family. A sense of insecurity looms as no one knows what lies ahead, and the risk of losing another family member becomes palpable. Targeting Alexis not only threatens her safety but puts all her loved ones at risk, as it seems the enemy is systematically targeting her family. Alexis's relatives, particularly her daughters Christina, Molly, and Sam, must face the fear of losing yet another important person. They understand that if the enemy could strike Sam, then no one in the family is truly safe. This targeting of Alexis increases the pressure, plunging the Davis family into extreme stress. Everyone becomes vigilant, yet the fear of another loss mentally exhausts them. Another death in the Davis family would not only bring the pain of loss, but would also be a psychological blow to all, forcing them to confront the possible dissolution of their family. Alexis, though trying to protect herself and her loved ones, cannot fully anticipate the danger her enemy has prepared. The plan targeting her isn't merely personal revenge. It seems to be a plot aimed at breaking the spirit and unity of the Davis family. Can the Davis family endure this nightmare? Or will they continue to witness loss as the enemy lurks in the shadows, ready for a new devastating strike?